Small disclaimer before we start. I stutter a lot, so don't mind this. Also, this is very casual. Don't take this too seriously. I hit the vape literally multiple times throughout this recording, so just don't even think about it. It's literally purely for fun. Don't take any of these opinions too seriously. Also, if you don't like the placements, I usually like shuffle them around at the very end, so make sure to watch till the end. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed the whole tier list. The whole recording was quite a mess, but who cares? Again, this is purely for fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Welcome everyone to my ultimate repo tier list. I'm probably gonna tier list everything, but first of all, we're gonna start with enemies. I do have to say a lot of things about them, so we're just gonna comment as we go on everyone and my experience with them. So okay, let's start. Animal, honestly, quite annoying. To be fair, quite easy, B tier. Duck, kinda cute. Everyone likes it. Very easy to make soup. Easy, E tier. Banger. Every time you see him, you have to say it's a banger. So automatic A tier. Also, it's not very dangerous. Only has like 50 health. Bowtie, honestly, kind of ugly. I call him Cum Monster. C stands for Cum Monster, so that makes total sense. Chef Frog. I had one time when this guy broke like $50,000 worth of items because he just yeeted himself into the extract. S tier. Just kidding. He's too annoying. B tier. Like, he can definitely be useful. I had a run where just 3 of these guys spawned and they all killed each other, so that was nice. Laser Frog. If you call him Clown, you should probably look in the mirror and look at the Clown IRL. I quite like his design. I'm gonna put him at S tier, but for no reason other than he has cool sound effects, cool design, and I like the general aesthetic of this guy. Gnomes, nobody likes these guys. Like, they die in one hit. They're kind of funny looking. That's it. Head guy, very classic enemy. Probably nothing too interesting, but you know, I don't know. Everyone likes him. He's kind of the first monster you encounter in the games usually, and you know, he's kind of iconic for that. If you're wondering why is this an empty screenshot, this is hidden. The guy that is just a creepy stalker guy that takes you and runs with you far away. Yeah, that guy. So he can be insanely useful once the game ends. If the game... Okay, so if the game ends, as you know, every enemy spawns and they try to come after you. And if the guy takes you first, he just takes you basically for the... He takes you basically for a walk, and you have ran by most of the enemies that are spawned. So like, if he takes you and he runs like by some enemy, let's just say robe, for example, right? Or none, or however you want to call it. Like, you basically have a free taxi to the start of the level. And that's the only way he can be useful. Everything else, nobody really cares. He can be quite annoying, because if in the other situation, if you already got to the extract and he just takes you back and brings you to more danger, he's annoying. Quite easy to kill though, so, you know, I would put him at like C tier because nobody likes him, this guy. Grandpa based. I honestly quite like the design of this guy. He uses a gun as a cane, so instant S tier. Or Peeper, apparently he's called Peeper for some reason. I didn't know that. Did you know that? Probably not, because you can't even grab him. Peeper, fuck this guy, D tier. Mentalist or Alien. I call him Alien because, like, who the fuck calls him Mentalist? Let's be real. He's gonna be quite challenging to rate. I kind of like his ability, but he also can do some bullshit by grabbing you through the walls. Annoying, easy to kill if you have like 8 strength and more. You can just grab him and eat him in the hole or something. So he's quite easy to kill, but he's quite annoying. I'm honestly not sure what to give this guy. Let's do like B, maybe like high B. He's definitely not cool. I like the gnomes more. Maybe gnomes are A tier because I just like them. They're annoying, of course, but they're funny. They're quite hard to deal with if you're not if your aim sucks. But to be fair, these are quite the same. I like them both. Reaper, honestly, quite a hard enemy. I call him Strawman because, well, Isaac reference. He's funny. Okay, Reaper, decently annoying enemy because she just charges behind you and you basically have to run either really far or maybe juke her on some obstacles, which is very annoying to deal with. But, you know, makes for a hard enemy. Decently not challenging if you have like a trank or something, but quite nice enemy. I like it. Let's just say A tier. Honestly, to be fair, I don't think Banger deserves the... You know what? Yeah. You know what, Banger? Sorry, you got demoted. It's a banger, but not enough for bangers. Banger for B tier. Makes sense, I think. Like, I can't put this guy on A tier with head and the Reaper as well. Like, come on. None. Honestly, quite a classic enemy. Easy to juke. Very easy to juke, actually, for some reason. And, honestly, deals 100 damage. You know, is quite annoying. Very enemy that everyone... I think everyone likes that. Everyone likes the robe, the nun. She's quite nice. Yeah, I think it's S tier, definitely. I think this is the decent lineup on S tier so far. Child, honestly, can I just create a tier? Add a row below. I'll call it fuck this child and put it here. Why? Very simple. Once I had a run on like level 10 and I had like 200 health, I was feeling good, you know, had everything that I wanted. And I see this child and I'm like, oh yeah, I have like 10 strength, let me see if I can just pick him up and kill him like that without using a trank dart. And this guy runs away, picks up a cube and one-shots me. So yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this child. Okay. Shadow Child? Is that the name? Don't care. He's called the baby because I said so, and don't even ask. I don't know. It started randomly with my friends, so it's the baby because I said so. That's it. A tier. He's quite annoying sometimes, but usually he's not that bad to deal with, and he's not that bad. He's nice. Spewer, S tier, makes your voice funny. Kind of useful to take out enemies. Easy S tier. Trudge, or I don't know who called this. Who named this idiot? How you call him Trudge? Like, I don't know. He's just a red knight, a fucking discount Igris. Well, he I don't know, retired and became fat or something. I have no idea who this guy is. I called him Frog because for no reason at all. He's not a frog in the slightest. He's like an ogre or something. But I don't know. That guy has a weird fucking design. Honestly, I don't like to deal with because he's just too slow to leave you. He can just stalk your one area that you're in for way too long. So for that thing, C tier, nobody likes you. And Upscream, or I call him fucking spider head guy on legs. Who cares? I think, honestly, this guy's bugged. If you encounter him and you're on 1 HP, he can, if you have like a low ceiling above you, maybe I'm gonna have like a clip to show you, but like if he kills you, he can just clip your head inside of the ceiling, and your teammates basically cannot res you because your head is inside of the textures and you can't take it back. I might have a clip, I might just literally go and farm for a clip, of that happening, but he is annoying. He can do this randomly, and you basically have no counterplay. Also, he has basically no cooldown on his attack. He doesn't do too much damage, but, you know, he can catch you off guard. I would have given him a decent tier if he wasn't just literally buggy. Come here. I see you looking at me. Oh yeah, works. Worked. I'm gonna kill everyone. I'm gonna kill everyone. Yep. Yeah, I'm supposed to be somewhere here. I saw my head go in the textures and shit. There's gotta be somewhere. Yeah, I can see it as well. Maybe in the next room over? I'm not sure. Yeah, it worked, but I'm not sure in which room I'm in, so just go find me. I'm somewhere far. I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. Yep. Maybe somewhere in this area. Maybe in this room. I'm not sure. Like, oh yeah, finally. Finally. Okay, just try to grab me just to show you. Yeah, that's it.
I can't do it.
Can you try to drag me to like the extract? That'll be funny.
Okay.
Just to see. Maybe you can like clip me out of the wall later. I haven't checked. I killed them later. No, it's supposed to be here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you can't, because this wall. Yeah, GG. Well, there you go. That's it. If he wasn't breaking the physics engine of the game and putting your head inside of the textures, you know, I would not be annoyed with him. But honestly, so far for enemies, decent tier list. I think I would not change anything. Maybe I like Trudge more than Animal, but Animal is easy to deal with and less annoying, and Trudge is kind of a freak. If you see a banger, you have to say it's a banger. Yeah, I think this is a decent tier list. Fuck this child, makes total sense. F tier, cause fuck. Frog. Spewer makes your voice funny. I think S tier is decently justified. Could be like low A tier or S. Yeah. Spewer, honestly, yeah. I think Spewer can be on A. Makes your voice funny. Quite useful to maybe like try to take out monsters, but realistically that's probably not gonna happen. And yeah, this is it for the enemies tier list. If you like it, I hope you do. Next is gonna be maps, which is gonna be very fast, but I still need to add items. So that's gonna be it. I'll download that. Alright, next up, all the maps tier list. That's gonna be very straightforward. There's only 5 of them. I'm gonna only be like very brief about all of these because, well, there's not much to say. Come on. I'm gonna start with Swiftbrom Academy. Honestly, easy S tier. All the spaces are very open. The items are quite nice. Everything is just perfect. I wish my every game was in Swiftbrom Academy because it has secret places. It has decent items. Items are interesting and have like effects and stuff, like the laser wand that you can whack on the floor and laser enemies. Even though that doesn't deal much damage, no, it's always fun. So Academy, easy S tier. Headman Manor, on the other hand, maybe the worst map. Actually, you know what? It's kind of hard to say, you know, make these like connections. Maybe the worst map in the game because like, there's fucking 3 at this point. So yeah, this map is not good. This map is really not good. Like too much tight spaces, too little items that are like interesting. The only exclusive items that are interesting I've seen by myself are like the musical box that makes you spin, and I actually cannot think about any other items that are exclusive to this area that are not shit. Like, yeah, because every item that is exclusive to Hedman Manor is just terrible. Like the dolls that try to kill you, those are annoying. And I like the skeleton statue of the dinosaur, super annoying. Fucking the worst big item in the game. Yeah, and Mechanic Station, or however you want to pronounce it, I have no idea, to be fair. I just read it how it is. Mechanic, I have no idea. Sits like comfortably in between. I would say it's like A tier, but for the sake of it being quite pleasing to the eye, I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Quite nice. Arena, always fun, also would be S tier. Service station, like there's nothing really too interesting. I think this is, even though this is not like the perfect representation, this just looks nice. Arena is probably S tier because every dumb situation happens there, to be fair, but I'm just gonna leave it at A tier. It's gonna be fine. Service station also is not worse than the stations, probably also B tier or something. So a real tier list would probably look like this, but I'm gonna leave it like this because it looks quite better, quite a bit better. That's it. Yeah, this is gonna be all the maps. And the hard part is all the items, because that's gonna suck. Having to put every item here as an image is probably gonna be annoying, but we're gonna try. Alright. I have successfully copied every item in the game. Actually, I do see one that is missing. That is hilarious. I just noticed. Okay, but there's no screenshot of that, so, I successfully copied every item in here. So we're gonna start with the item tier list. I'm probably not gonna comment on many of these because, well, there's a bit too many. So here we go. That's gonna take a bit. Okay, diamond, A tier. Ring, B tier, forgettable. Same with the cup. This thing is even worse because it's harder, easier to break, but it costs the same amount of money. Same amount of money. Uranium cup, A tier, looks cool, sells for a lot of money. Same with the plate. Bonsai tree, B tier, costs about 1,000. It's quite hard to break. Hard drive, I honestly didn't even know this item was in the game, to be fair, since a couple days ago when I first saw it, to be fair. But it's forgettable. It doesn't cost as much, and it's honestly quite heavy for no reason. Book, I think, yeah, we're not gonna do the first S tier yet, like that. Book looks good, can attack you, doesn't do that, isn't annoying about it like the doll, which we're gonna cover next. Costs quite a bit, doesn't break too much. Perfect, decent item. Crown, forgettable small item, who cares? Small porcelain doll or whatever this thing is, also forgettable, who cares? Boat in the glass, in the bottle, looks cool, breaks easily though, so it doesn't deserve S tier yet. Yeah, this thing called the gem box, apparently, also forgettable, like who cares? Fucking D tier. Actually, yeah, B is fine. C is fine. Globe, great item, doesn't break easily, looks okay, like isn't like too big, doesn't take up too much space, hard to break, costs okay. Love potion, definitely S tier, makes you talk funny things, looks cool. It costs quite a bit of money, which is always good. Stack of cash, who cares? C tier. And the box that makes you go spin, S tier, because well, to be fair, the bar for S tier is quite low. Let's be real. And it's cool because if you actually have some skill and can counter its rotation, it costs quite a lot, and it's not hard to get into the card. Quite nice. Monkey A tier. Because monkey makes sense. Small item bag. You basically never have this, so like D tier, who cares? 3D printer. Decent. A bit too big. Quite easy to pick up though, and costs quite a lot. Easy to damage, quite hard to break. Decent item. I'll put it at B. Not cooler than monkey that I put at A, so it makes sense. Laptop though, good looking. Always can joke about 50-90 prices, shit like that. Funny. Explosive barrel, but small. If you know how to use it, possibly kill enemies with. Perfect item. Very cool if you know how to make use of it. S tier. This is like a collection of radiation fucking tubes or something. Nah. A bit forgettable, like a medium-sized item. It's not bad, but it's just not notable at all. Same with this box. I'm gonna find it immediately. Like, no. Wait a second. Am I blind? Where's the random box? Have I not added it? Oh, I'm just blind. Sorry. This random box. Like, very forgettable. Who cares? Cooler. Doesn't matter. On the other hand, one single thing of uranium actually costs quite nice. Quite easy to break though, but you know, costs quite nice. Doesn't take up too much space. Looks kind of clean. Very cool. Champagne bottle. S tier. Party time, champagne, shit like that. That's always great. It's not that useful in kill enemies because it doesn't basically deal any real damage. But you know, it's always cool, always nice. Clown, also S tier because it makes you can use it as a mine basically. Just tap its nose a couple times, boom, 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 explode an enemy that is like right in front of you. That's just good. Just make sure to not get hit by the blast by itself, and it's good. PC, I don't know. It's also quite forgettable. It's on the Mechanic station map. All good. Like it's okay. It's not too interesting. It's just an item, you know. Very forgettable. A fan, F tier, because if you don't point it upwards, it basically blows all your items and you lose way too much value because of that. I was blind. Radio, exclusive to Headman Manor. Nobody really cares about it, to be fair. It's okay. It's like, I don't know. It can jump scare you like 1 out of a million times. It's actually really forgettable. Just C tier. Who cares? Frog. One that I said was a thing in a bottle because I'm fucking blind. I switched it around. Frog could be fun. I honestly would rather put it at A tier and the bottle thing on B. Because I'm just, you know, I'm blind. It is what it is. Trophy looks okay. Actually, doesn't feel like you earned anything because it's quite cheap. It's like okay, like it's better than okay. Same thing with vase, but actually vase for me feels better than a trophy, even though just because it's basically the same size, but it costs much money. Not much more money, but a bit more money on average. Goblin head, it's ugly, D tier. Glow crystal looks cool, A tier. Also explodes if you break it, so you know, be careful. Hourglass though, S tier definitely makes your voice go funny, up for funny moments. Very nice, very nice. Medium money bag, same thing, fucking D tier. Whenever would you even have a medium money bag? Really? Big explosive barrel though. I think it's not quite nice as the small explosive barrel that can be used like as a flamethrower. This is just an explosion, if I remember correctly, and it is quite big and breaks a lot of stuff. Again, if I remember correctly, pretty sure that's exactly how it works. So for that reason, it is slightly less useful as its like smaller counterpart. So A tier. Vial of some red random liquid looks cool. I think it's not as cool as these. Actually, maybe it is. I think it is A tier actually. Yeah, it's random, but it's cool. Looks nice, and it's quite has quite a bit of value to it. Medium glass thing. Actually, it's okay. Like it's hard to break, which is always nice, but you know, it has nice value. It's hard to break, and it's quite nice looking actually. Okay. Once I've listed every good part about it, it does feel like it should be an A tier. Flamethrower, though, by itself, S tier. Quite hard to wield if you don't have the cart, but, you know, if you have it, that's perfect. Guitar, I don't know. It's like, okay, I rarely see this item, and, you know, it's alright. Rhino, honestly, I kind of fucking hate it, because every time I alone carry Rhino, I just bang it on the doors constantly. I hate it. Like, it's always slightly too wide to go in the door cleanly, and it just annoys you all the time. It's hard to break, to be fair, but, you know, it's just very annoying. Saw blade, or how, like, table saw? Or circular saw? I got no idea. I am not a fucking carpenter. It's nice, but it doesn't deal enough damage as you would expect. Like, I would put it in A or S, but it breaks too easily. It deals not enough damage, and like, honestly, I don't know. It loses value too fast. TV has brain rot to TikTok clips, A tier. Vase, honestly, I would want to put it S tier or A, just because it's just so iconic and so fragile. So you just have to have some skill with it, or you're just gonna break it randomly. So like, I'm still debating in my head. I think S or A would be okay. Cube, iconic, S tier. There's nothing interesting about it, to be fair. It's just a cube. But like, this is the first time you are like, oh wow, this it's not that big, but I can't pick it up. If you didn't know, you need 5 strength. Actually 4. Is it 4 or 5? Or like, is it either 4 or 5? My bad. I am fucking stupid. I already forgot. Strength to pick it up fully. So yeah, like, it's quite hard. It's basically unbreakable and costs nice money. Also looks cool. It kind of feels the same as the Frozen thing, so I am debating on putting this on A. But I think... Ooh, quite hard. Does it deserve S just because it's just more iconic than the ice thing? Okay, I'm gonna put it at A for now. Maybe it should be at S. You know, debatable. Okay, Big Vial. Honestly, it looks cool. It's satisfying to get because it's so big, but everyone who has it in their hands thinks it's like expensive as fuck, but it's only like 4,000 or something, like 3.5k or something, like along the lines of like from 3 to 4. It's not that expensive. It just takes up your space and baits you into thinking that is good. So in that, B tier. Big money bag, S tier, because it has infinite potential. Like, you look at the big money bag, you don't know how much it's worth. Yeah, it's big and annoying, and it takes up a lot of space in your cart, but that thing could cost like 100,000. It could. Big annoying box that you have to put upright unless it breaks. F tier, fuck this box. It's quite easy to maneuver because you don't need too many strength upgrades to pick it up by yourself. But again, at the same time, quite annoying. Nobody likes it, let's be real. Big ice thing. Ice sculpture. It's not a sculpture, it's like a frozen dead body in there. So, like, frozen and ice. Like, it looks cool. Quite unwieldy and quite hard to pick up by yourself. It is quite hard to break it though, and deal a lot of damage to it. So I'm debating maybe putting it at A. But at the same time, it's not better than the cube. Yeah, okay, this is okay being at B. So, but because this is like 20,000 on average, this is like 10,000 on average, like 8 to 10. This is 8 to 10, and like they're both better than this by feel as well. This is like 10k as well. Okay, I'm decently happy with this currently so far. Dinosaur. Honestly, fuck this item. Because it baits you into thinking that it's valuable. Because it's like, oh, it's like 18, 20,000 or something like that, right? And then you pick it up, put it on the ground gently, and lose $10,000 immediately. Fuck this. This is useless. You think you're gonna get something out of it, and then you like tap it on the ground 3 times. It loses 15,000 out of 18, and it's one shot. And next time you just touch it, it breaks immediately. So unless you have an indestructible drone, this thing is fucking useless. Next, piano. It's just a big item. You know, there's nothing too cool about it. It's just a big item. That's it. I would put it at C just because I want to put the big griffin on B because it doesn't deserve A. Like it looks really nice. Actually, maybe it doesn't deserve A. Then this deserves B because it looks nice. It costs insane money. It's like upwards of like 40,000. It is quite hard to get, but if you have like 2 guys with like strength 2 or 3, easy, and it costs like insane money. So the model itself looks cool. Yeah. Actually, it might be actually S tier because it's just so damn expensive. I'm debating on this, but yeah, probably. Server, or it's probably not a server actually. It's like a monitor thing that you found in the frozen station, McJanic. I'm still not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Probably not. It's okay. It's like 20k ish. Yeah, it's okay. There's nothing too interesting about it. Honestly, I would put harp closer to like A, but not really A. Like high B tier, like I want to say, you know, like B plus. If I had, I would put harp because it's easy to pick up. It costs like upwards of to like 20 plus thousand, and it's easy to carry by yourself if you know how to rotate items. You know, it's pretty good. Same thing, literally 1-to-1 with a painting. It's quite easy to carry by yourself if you have enough strength. If you know how to rotate items to make sure you don't break them too much. You don't even have to have an indestructible drone for that. So I think both of these are like the same item to me. These though, a laser stick, I would put it at S just because it makes cool noises. But the fact that it does so little damage and it's very hard to control, like I just don't know. I just have to bump it down to A. Like, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Like, it deals cool damage. Like, it's really cool looking. But I've tried to use that thing to kill the grandpa, and it just didn't work. I lasered him like 10 times or something stupid. I am not sure exactly what damage it does, but I don't know. He just wasn't dying, and the laser just was not staying on target. It was skill issue, I'm pretty sure, but because of my own skill issue, you can put it at S. I'm gonna put it at like high A, like A++. Actually, this clown and this thing. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Clown doesn't deserve S tier. Same with the fucking bottle. Yeah. I'd rather put the cube there, to be fair, than those two. Yeah, I'd rather do this. Sword. Cool, does nothing. Really cool looking, does nothing. If it did something, I would put it as tier. Server, that is on the station. Looks cool. Actually, no, it doesn't. Okay. I wanted to draw analogies of the sword, but To be fair, it's kind of clunky, but it is not that hard to like put. You know what? I would put it above these two because these two are easier to break and need more maneuvering and cost the same amount of money as the server. So I think server is like low A tier, like low A tier, you know. Statue, honestly, same thing with a server, 1-to-1. Yeah, same thing with a server, 1-to-1, and the same thing with the glass, the clock. A tier is kind of crowded now, huh? Nah. These are the same. Like I would put them at the same like place, I guess. I would even put the clock less because it breaks easier than these two. Yeah. Broom, nice to find because it's very easy to like maneuver around and not actually. I'm saying it like that. Easy to pick up, easy to maneuver around. If you know how to rotate, it's not hard to like carry by yourself. Yeah, I think it's like B tier. Um, controversial opinion. Doll that tries to kill you is not that bad. If you have an empty cart, she's actually quite easy to take. She costs okay money. I would put her at A, but that would anger a lot of people because I think everybody hates this thing. So like, who cares? Again, this is like okay. Like if you know how to get it, I'm gonna actually put it at C because it's not bad. Actually, the goblin head is also not bad, you know. Like these are okay. Like she is not that hard to master how to like put on the card, so it's okay. Small vase, uh, forgettable. You know, who cares? C tier doesn't matter. Like actually costs okay money. You know what? I will put all the small items that are like forgettable in C tier. Like these three, like the ring, the crown, and the goblet. Yeah, because like once I'm seeing all of these like take shape, you know, I really don't think that these big items that actually like worth something and they do something, you know, they make sense. I'm gonna actually bump down the saw as well to D tier because like, come on, it is quite bad. You know, once you're looking at the collective of every item, you know, it's easier to make decisions on once you see everything. Gramophone, again, it's kind of forgettable. I think it's the same as like the goblin head, honestly, like same-ish. Don't worry about these two. The website didn't have pictures from a gramophone and the pocket watch, and it still doesn't have for a pocket watch because I went to the game and tried to find the gramophone and pocket watch. I found the gramophone and the pocket watch just didn't spawn. So like I'm just having a image of the watch again. $500 item, forgettable. Who cares? And last but not least, S tier, the enemy soul or however you want to call it. Always cool to get it. If you kill an enemy, it is quite unwieldy and it breaks easily. But the fact that you made so much you did a lot of work to get it, you know, it's always worth it to kill enemies. Just put it on the extraction pad and boom, you're done. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna put, you know, the fake gramophone the same, closer to the real one. And having the last look at everything, does look okay. I don't think I've made any egregious mistakes. I think everything so far sits right about where I want it to. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for every item and every map and every enemy in the game. I hope you enjoyed this random ass video that I made, and yeah, that's it. See you later.